guys, Jewel Maxwell here, JP Maxwell, isnrocks.com. I just wrote a blog, but I love chatting with you, getting to know you. Hopefully you're getting to know me. So I'm going to talk about, hide and save. You've got all this silver and gold now, so what are you going to do with it? And but if you think I'm going too fast, I put it in my blog, SIlver.AVI. Check it out, it's all point by point, okay? So there's some yeses and there's some nos to having this silver, okay? So I'm excited for you that you're on this process. This is awesome. Whether you're with my company or not, these are great tips that I learned from someone else, and I'm just passing them on to you for free, okay? So first of all, if you own a safe, you must bolt it to the floor, okay? No kidding, because these guys can come in, knock the safe over, and then jar it open. So it must be bolted to the floor, and even better yet, if you have your own house, perhaps you get a pantry underneath the flooring, just like cut like a trap door. Cut out a trap door and put your safe down there and bolt it to the cement. So they can't see it that easily. It's out of sight, out of mind. It's safer. It's bolted. Extra, okay? Extra safety there. Secondly, if you're going to bury it, inside or outside, if you're going to, hide it behind a light switch or put it in a radio, first of all, remember where you might want to write down where you wrote these, where you hid these things. But if you hide it outside and you're going to bury it, bury it in a metal box, that's fine, protecting it, from rodents and things. But you want to make sure that you bury, maybe 3, 4, 5 feet, and bury garbage on top. Not just any garbage, metal garbage, okay? Like tin cans, pop cans, anything metal that you would recycle, put in there. And if these guys come along with a metal detector, they're going to go, oh, look, we found something, and they start digging. Garbage, let's go, guys. And they're not going to dig any further, okay? Especially if you do a couple layers. How fun is that, right? If you do hide it behind a light switch, the metal behind there, even though you might open the light switch, have a little string. This is what someone told me in my class the other day. Have a little string that hangs down the silver. So even though the electrician might open to fix your light switch, they won't know what that's about, and they're not going to look any deeper, right? So there's another safekeeping in that. Now, what not to do. Nixay on the safety deposit box, okay? If there's going to be any crisis that happens, like the government gets, the money fails, that means there's no trust in the government money. That means our paper money is devalued, which just happened in Albania in the 90s. When that happens, they shut off the power, the water, the banks, everything's going to be shut down. And if you need to get food and you need that gold to get food, gold or silver, you need to have access to that. Okay, so, and also if don't bother with safety deposit boxes, because the government can still seize those things if they think you owe money or they think they need it. So you want to make sure that gold, this gold and silver is in your possession, okay? It's in your hand and in a safekeeping in your house. And again, another no-no, a couple more no-nos. Don't put it in your will. You want to make a special letter. You can put it in your will if you're not. I shouldn't say, I'm not to put it in your will. But make sure that someone else in your family knows where this gold and silver is, and that they are able to access it. You don't want to be putting it in the will in case, if you owe money, they get to seize those things first. You don't want, most of the time they don't think, that these collectible coins are worth anything, right? They don't really think that, oh well, what can I get back for this? But they are worth silver. They are worth, their weight in gold and silver. So you want to make sure your family and friends know the value, or one person in your family knows the value of this, and that they can find it for you if something happens to you. Okay, which brings me to another point. You should read my blog about when you take money and versus bullion over the border. Bullion. I always speak French, sorry. Bullion over the border. You want to make sure you know the 3 things that you need to know, so you're not paying tax and duty on these, okay? Very important, because you're not supposed to. So no safety deposit boxes. You want this gold and silver in your hand. And if you're showing a lot of silver and gold on your YouTube, if you happen to be an MLM, in some kind of silver gold business, you might not want to put your address everywhere on the internet. Just a thought. So hopefully that helps you. It's really exciting just to be in this industry, and it's exciting to have these assets. So I want you just take care of them, and I want you to be safe. So hopefully these tips are really cool for you and interesting and new, and send me a line if they were. Okay. Bye for now.